Hey guys, RunwithCraftscissors here with another plan with me. We're in my teacher planner. We're doing the week of September 7th through the 11th, so we're not quite fall yet, but I am having some fall vibes in this spread for sure. I think I'm going to focus more on the owls than the butterflies, hence all the owl paper clips that I have pulled out from back in the day. I still have some white ones and some brown ones, but the lilac ones were from the spring. And then I did pull in my fall leaf, because the washi tape that I'm going to be using from the Dollar Tree from a long time ago has some fall leaves and acorns and stuff. But it's so bright that it hardly ever goes with fall spreads. So I thought it would be a really good spread for going from summer to fall, at least for this week in my teacher planner. So we are going to use those. I have another few sheets of this as well with more owls on it. I just figured for picture's sake, it would be easiest if I did this. Plus I thought with the orange, it's kind of fall as well. There's lots of purple tones, so I did grab some purple here and there as well. And then there's this lime green that you see a lot, so I grabbed the lime green little mini heart clip as well. And then this is this week's freebie. There's some brown in their eyes and stuff, and I was grabbing my brown owl. So that's this week's freebie. Don't miss out on that. I'm going to throw the owls around. It's flying away. All right. So let's get started. So has the whole hybrid model of teacher planning and teaching gotten any easier? Week 2, I'm going to say, no, not really. This is the week. Oh, sorry, I dropped some washi. This is the week where students start to change their schedules. Because they either don't like the classes they're in, or it's something they didn't need, etc. So there's just different things. So I ran out of those big fun numbers, but I did realize that I had some sticker sheets of date dots that I haven't used up. And I was like, well, I'm going to use what I have and just grab these so that I can have the numbers on there. I could write them. I could. But stickers are more fun, right? We're just going to go with that. So I'll probably end up running out of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, but on like every sheet that I have. But I'm like, can I buy just those numbers from somebody? Is there a custom number sticker sheet, like custom scripts, but numbers? I just want to buy the same numbers for about, 16 weeks? I'm so silly. Anyway, these ones are from Sweet Kawaii. It was funny because I think this is a sheet. Okay, does that 8 look upside down, or is it just me? That looks better to me. I'm going to flip it. You can say what you want. Oh, wait, no. Did I mess up? Yes, I did. Wow, look at that. Okay, so our 8 needs to come back up. Move over. Everybody needs to move over. I started in the first box, but the first box is my conference block because I have morning conference every day. So what I mean by virtual hybrid model, in case you are new to my channel, so I am a high school teacher and our school is doing a hybrid model. So half of our alphabet comes on Mondays and Tuesdays, and then the other half of the alphabet comes on Thursdays and Fridays. But we still have the same classes. So basically you have the first half of your class on one day, and then you have your second half of your class on a different day. So that can be a little difficult, especially with this 3-day weekend coming up. I realized that for the first half of my alphabet, I'm not seeing them seated again until the 15th. So when that happened, when I realized that was a real struggle for me. I was like, are you serious right now? Is that true? Is that what I'm really doing? Like, I couldn't believe it. Okay, so third block is world history. So we'll put world. And then fourth block is liberty and law. Still getting used to my classes too. Fifth block is my soc, and then world. It's really hard to get used to this schedule. Seventh block should be live and law. Yeah. And then eighth block is world. Okay. So we've got that written out. And then this is my conference block. So I'm just going to write conference block, prep period, whatever you call it, depending on what your school calls it. They call it our conference block. Okay, so Monday, there's no school. Tuesday is 1357. So third, I'm going to write in some lesson plans and then go on to decorating for sure. So third block, so how I plan is I go, okay, A through K is seated, so I'm going to put them at the top, and I go A through K is going to do chapter 3.2 to 3.3 notes. I do other things with them as well. It's just what I know I need to cover. Okay, so I can't go into complete detail on my lesson plans in my planner because I don't have enough room, is what ends up happening. So then my L through Zers, that's what I call them, they're okay with it. They're going to be doing a reading about ziggurats and answering questions. Ziggurat reading and questions. And then don't have fourth block that day because we're a rotating block. We're also a rolling 8 block is what they call it. Okay, so then fifth block, sociology. A through K is doing chapter 1 notes. They're going to go from slides 28 to 41, hopefully. It's a lunch block, so you can never tell what we're going to get to. And then the L through Zers are going to finish their famous sociologist chart. So I'm just going to put finished chart. I don't know what that means. Finished chart. And then seventh block that day, A through K. So getting used to that, I feel like, is doing their foundation notes. So foundation notes. And they're going to hopefully get through 14 through 36. That shouldn't be too much of a problem. And then my L through Zers are going to be working on a timeline with paragraph. Okay. So they're doing that. And then on Wednesday, I have all of my class. So the whole alphabet, but virtual. So it's a little bit different. So fourth block, I'm going to have them do a review thing because they're both in different places. So they're going to do a creative quiz. I like my virtual day stickers. Virtual learning from Jody Doodle. So I grabbed this one and I put it right here so that I know which blocks are doing virtual learning. Because obviously the L through Z are doing virtual learning that day, but everybody does virtual learning on Wednesday. Okay, including my son. So Wednesday, they're going to do a create a quiz. They just create quiz questions over what we've covered. Create a quiz over notes. Okay. And then for 6th block, they're going to read about Gilgamesh. So you're like, what? That's okay. Gilgamesh reading. It's a myth / folklore thing. So if you want to look it up. Reading with questions. I told them I would get more creative with their virtual stuff as we go. I just want to see how many of them are going to do it. So like I had a class of like 16 and only like 5 got on and completed the assignment today on our virtual day. So, you know. All right. And then they're doing the same as 6th, pretty much always. Same as 6th. So that's kind of a rough outline of kind of how it looks for me. So then Thursday will turn into 1357 as well. So I'm going to put dots so I don't put stickers on those days. And then I'll go in and write it. But I want to see how far I get in those classes before I plan the rest of the week. That's just how I roll. So I hope that's cool. That's why I only plan those first 2 days because I've already seen those classes. So I know what to expect, if that makes any sense. Okay, so I'm not going to use the pieces of paper this time. Virtual meeting. I will have virtual meetings every Wednesday in the afternoon. So I'm going to put that at the bottom of my conference block, even though that'll be like later in the day. And then I put work from home on this Wednesday. There is a Wednesday where they want us to actually be in the building for a staff meeting. I'm not sure why. And then I have some no school stickers from Raindrops on Paper Co. So these ones were from Jody Doodle, and then the virtual meeting ones were from Sarah Elizabeth Prince, in case you wanted to know, just in case. So no school, a little pencil script. Love it. Okay, So first things first, I want to put the washi tape down. Oh, I thought the dots were like things on my planner. Of course I did. Of course I just did that. There was nothing there. It was just me. Okay, so I think I'm going to go out with it just a little bit. So I lose a little bit of my box, but it's usually fine. I just don't want it to hang off the bottom because that will be a problem. And I will say Dollar Tree washi does tend to like age out and dry out. So then sometimes it doesn't want to stick is what ends up happening. So I've almost used this one up. I don't know what I used it on. Packaging? I don't know. Run mail? Not sure. Maybe I have used it in a couple of spreads. I do have another one, I think, that has like Christmas trees in the background. They did like another owl washi, and I didn't even realize it was wintry. This one I didn't even realize it was fall until like I was like, oh, there's leaves and an acorn, because it's so bright, you know. Just don't expect those colors for fall, I feel like. Okay, so I always said I wanted to start with the owls, definitely. So they are kind of big though. Hope they're not too big. They're a little big. Okay. We're gonna stick one here. I'm gonna spread these ones out because I have some with like different background. So one's cute. So this one is blue, purple, and green and yellow, and then we've got blue, purple, and pink, and then we've got this like orangey red, yellow, and blue. Those are fun. Okay, so I'm gonna grab the other owls, and then maybe I'll fill in with some butterflies if I need to, or if I just feel like it's not quite right. So I have to use this one because this reminds me of mine, right? So definitely. Okay, and then I'll put this one in between because it's a no school day, so I want it to look a little bit different. I don't think I've ever done a blue owl. I think I did one that was kind of tealish for Britannia. She had like a kit that she was doing. My goal is to put owls in every box, but we shall see. Tracy, I hope you like the spread. She loves owls. So does Britannia. All right, so this one doesn't have a dot, so it's safe to put a sticker in. And then I have another sheet. I wasn't joking. There's like 3 owls on every sheet, and I've like saved them back. I don't know. Any particular reason? No. Maybe for this. I don't remember. Okay, so I realized that this one, I put it like right above it. This one I'm going to put over here. No, because then they're in the same row, so I need this one to come over. This one needs to be like down here. Yeah, we'll do that. It'll go down there. And then the blue one, I have it over there, so this one has to go over here. We'll put the blue one up here in between. And then we have another orange one, but it has a blue outline. Orangey yellow. So we'll put this one way up here, I think. Up there. And then I'm telling you, lots of sheets of owls. I have this one, but I feel like we've already used those ones. This one I think has ones that are a little different. Are those a little different? Okay, we definitely have not had an orange one with its wings out and a green belly. That's a new one. That's a new one. And then this one is the same as that one. That one's pretty similar. But then I was like, I could do a butterfly or a floral spread with the other extras, right? Okay, so that one's over there. So this one is, I covered up my dots, didn't I? Thursday is 4, 6, 8, right? 4, 6, 8. So did I use up all my, yeah, I'll have to go this way. Should I move her to the side? I feel like I've done an up and down. Or I'll move her to the left a little, or to the right. I know. All right, and then this one is on this side, so I can grab this one and use it on this side. That'll work. And I'll put that one there. Then I have another sheet. And then I skipped that other one. Okay, so we just put that one over here. This one's way up here, so I'm kind of good with that one. And then this one is that one. I mean, it's different color going around anyway, but you know, it's whatever. Okay, so she's over there. Let's put her right here. Yeah. I was trying to remember because I can't believe I covered up my dots. I put my dots in. So I need to make sure I have 6 and 8 still available. I'm gonna make sure. Okay. And then we have this one. We'll put this one way over here so they're not too close together. I want them too close together. And then we have another little red one. I feel like I have some room here. So they're a little further apart. And I had that other sheet where I was like, no, I'm not going to use these. And then I do need them. I do. Okay, so for over here, is that the only one I'm missing? I'm missing up here too. Okay, up here can't be this one or this one, so it needs to be this one, even though it's still kind of close. Still kind of close. There we go. And then we'll grab I really like the brown ones. Little orange ones. They're kind of close, but they're on a separate page. What I'm going with. So, you know, if you want to talk to me about it, I don't know. I'm just kidding. Okay, so then there's one little owl left, it looks like. I just have one left, but it's the same as that one, so I'm really not about to try to squeeze it in. I think I might skip out on the butterflies. And honestly, I barely have room for like flowers and stuff. Okay, so that first one that we used was like a whole brand new sheet. This one had a lot missing already. So this one has some flowers in it that I thought we could just kind of like throw in. I think I'm going to skip the stars and the hearts. I feel like I'm feeling the flowers, but I think I want to do like flowers and owls, not the hearts and stars. I don't know. Doesn't like completely matter. So there, that kind of covers up that whole box. And then I don't think I moved anybody far enough over to really include any extra floral, but I can throw this one up here. And I can put one up here. I will say that when I go up that far, sometimes catch my paper clips, work on them. Okay, so I think that looks good to me. So yeah, so these are the Michaels sticker books, in case you're totally confused by what I'm using. They were taken apart and sent to me as like a D-stash. I think they kept some of the sheets, I don't know. But they were definitely out of the book. So I usually get a binder clip and clip them together so they're still together. That's what I do, but I've seen people like tie them together as well. So it's only $1 and you get a whole sticker book. You can find them in like the kids craft section. So if you're looking for more budget kind of planner stickers to decorate with, at least, because obviously you didn't see checklists in that sticker book. You know what I mean? Like there wasn't any checklist. So I have my happy planner disc here, and then I have little purple flower, and then I like the blue flower too, because I was like, oh, look at the blue flower. That's why I did it, because it kind of. And then I thought I would throw in the fall leaf, just because there's fall leaves in my spread down here, and it kind of goes with that little owl right there. And then I was thinking the freebie would be cute too, just because of all the brown. Kind of ran out of room for my green heart. Have them in over here. I did have some green on that one because I have the old. That's an old green paper clip. The new green is a little bit darker. I think, yeah, this one's the new green. So if you're wondering. Okay, so I think that's it for my spread for next week. As far as like my sweep duties and stuff, I do sweeps and supervision. So this one is, let's see, that's a 1, 3, 5, 7 day. So when I have third block, I have sweeps. I have sweeps. So I have to do sweeps here. And then I do, that's 3, 5, 7, 2. So that's sweeps. And then this one's supervision. In the morning. I know I'll have my PLC meeting, but I don't know if there's going to be a staff meeting too. They haven't said. Yeah, so I think that's about it. So planning's a little weird. Definitely trying to make sure that like this stuff is posted for my students on time. Trying to figure out when stuff is due and when stuff is graded gets a little complicated as well. So you know, we're trying. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little owl playing with me. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.